Did you know that an analyst predicts that the price of Tesla stock will quadruple over the coming months? Currently, there are 8 strong reasons why more and more investors are growing optimistic about Tesla stock. You really wouldn't want to overlook these explanations. Gary Black has tweeted again about his thoughts on Tesla catalysts as of September 25th. He said, "My Tesla put at 550 is unchanged in the same thread. With a 2026 P of 40x and a 2026 EPS of 20.80, it equals 832 discounted back over a period of 3.25 years at a rate of 13.6%, 4% TI6 ERP, and 1.6 times the Tesla beta. I figure in 6 to 12 months, others will figure out what I know." The managing partner and co-founder of Future Fund LLC and CC registered investment advisor dedicated to making growth equity investments in businesses that are transforming the world is Gary Black. Gary has held senior management roles at some of the most reputable international investment management companies for almost 30 years. He was appointed to the partnership committee of Goldman Sachs and made CIO for the U.S. Asset Management Group earlier in his career. As a senior research analyst at Sanford Bernstein, he started his career in the investing market in 1992. From 1993 to 1998, including his debut year in the business, the Institutional Investor All-American Research Team ranked Gary as the top analyst in his field 6 times in a row. The financial press regularly asks Black for his analysis of the equity markets. Gary Black listed what he thinks would be 8 Tesla catalysts as of September 25th, 2022, in a tweet on September 26th. The first is the lifting of the embargo on the Twitter deal by October the 2nd, is the 3Q vols EPS in October the 3rd, is the SP possibly upgrading Tesla's credit in October the 4th, is the launch of new gigas in the UK and East US. For the fourth quarter, the 5th is Tesla's $10 billion buyback in December the 6th, is the release of the FSD beta in Q4 the 7th, is the launch of a Cybertruck by mid-2023, and the 8th is the launch of a $30,000 EV in mid-2024. Nevertheless, Black believes that over the next 6 to 12 months, Tesla stock will trade at $550. According to Vonder Research's research, which Black shared, retail interest in Tesla has increased significantly ahead of the recent 3-for-1 stock split. In contrast to ordinary investors who have not been this bullish since summer 20, Vonder allegedly said in its weekly note that purchases are soaring. Though Tesla's institutional holdings as a percentage of float is better at 53%, it is still the lowest of the 7 tech stocks on the list, with Alphabet Inc. having the largest institutional ownership among the large-cap tech names at 85%. Restricted shares are securities that are not fully transferable from the issuing business to the recipient of the award until certain requirements are met. Black released data on Twitter, indicating that float is related to the number of outstanding shares less any restricted shares. Regretfully, for fans of electric vehicles, Tesla came in last among the 7 tech companies whose names were disclosed. Of the total number of outstanding shares of Tesla, 44% were held by institutions. According to Black, the causes for comparatively light institutional investors could be attributed to a poor board of directors, key executive risk, capital allocation, excessive valuation, and the CEO's divided attention. But according to Black, one of these sites has been identified in one of the 8 Tesla catalysts. Twitter deal overhang lifted by October. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, replied in the affirmative when asked on Twitter if he was done selling. It's crucial to prevent an emergency Tesla stock sale in the hopefully remote event that Twitter compels this deal to conclude and some equity partners fail to materialize. He said yes when questioned further about whether he would repurchase Tesla shares in the event that the Twitter transaction fell through. In addition, Black anticipates that the third quarter earnings report will be quite successful, and he thinks this may be a huge boost for Tesla. Tesla announced in a recent announcement that it had built and delivered over 365,000 automobiles. They stated, securing vehicle transportation capacity at a reasonable cost during these peak logistics weeks in Q3 is becoming increasingly challenging as our production volumes continue to grow. At the end of the quarter, we had more cars in transit as a result of our weekly shift to a more equitable regional mix of vehicle construction. Customers will receive these autos. When they arrive at their destination, they have been ordered according to information released by Tesla. The firm will release its third quarter financial results on Wednesday, October 19th, 2022, following the close of the market. Investors are currently clutching onto their seats and crossing their fingers for a better than expected third quarter earnings report. Rewinding, Black pointed out that certain mutual funds could not have been able to purchase Tesla stock due to the company's non-investment grade debt rating, given the company's solid balance sheet and the likelihood that rating agencies would raise the company's debt rating this year. This may not have as much of an impact. He continued, this too is presented in the list of catalysts for Tesla. The SP potentially upgrading Tesla's debt rating in October. It is thought that Tesla, the sixth most valuable corporation in the world, is set to become a blue chip and shed its junk bond rating. This is fairly late. Even after turning a profit for over 2 years running and amassing over $18 billion in cash while carrying very little debt, rating agencies such as SP Global Ratings and Moody's Investors Service continue to label Tesla as a junk bond. Analysts and rating specialists currently anticipate that Tesla will be upgraded by the end of the year. According to Joel Levington, a credit analyst at Bloomberg Intelligence, Tesla continues to generate substantial cash flow. Ratings agencies will eventually have to take action, and an upgrading to investment grade before year-end wouldn't surprise me. While the average investor in Tesla, stockholders may not find this significant, certain major funds do, as they frequently have a policy of not making investments in firms with ratings lower than investment grade or blue chips. In contrast to its competitors with astronomically high values, such as Apple and Amazon, Tesla has a lower proportion of its shares held by large institutional investors as a result of certain huge funds being discouraged from investing in the company. SP raised Tesla to a BB Plus in October, one notch below investment grade, and Moody's did the same in January. Nishit Madlani, head of SP's North American auto sector ratings, even predicted in June that Tesla will probably receive an upgrade by year's end. What Black sees as Tesla catalysts for the fourth quarter also include new gigabit plants in the East and UK. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has consistently stated that he intends to build more gigas in order to increase output in the upcoming years. Cybertruck and Tesla FSD are two more catalysts that were previously covered on the second quarter earnings call. Numerous eagerly awaited projects were covered during the conference, including Cybertruck, FSD, and 4680. Tesla is still considering additional ambitious projects, including the much-anticipated Cybertruck, electric semi-truck, and revised Roadster prototype. The developing humanoid robot. Musk revealed that the team's ongoing priorities are some future platform design and getting Cybertruck ready for manufacturing. According to Musk, Tesla plans to begin working on the Cybertruck, a pickup that looks experimental, in the middle of 2019. I think it might actually be our best product ever, Musk says. About 100,000 owners of FSD betas with city street driving capabilities have been given autopilot access, and they are quite pleased with the system's capabilities. Each week, Tesla wants to keep making improvements. Furthermore, Musk claims that the FSD beta will be available to all North American users before the end of the year. In the next Q3 2022 financial reports and QA webcast, Tesla supporters may expect better news and more lucid updates on their highly anticipated products from the top electric vehicle manufacturer. The managing partner of the Future Fund LLC, Gary Black, is still optimistic about the well-known electric car manufacturer Tesla. Black had been tweeting positive things about Tesla before the company's Q2 results report, even though the general public was expecting the company to post disappointing deliveries. Investors can only hope that Tesla will release a third quarter financial report that meets their expectations. Even so, a lot of people continue to think that Tesla will make an announcement in the upcoming months that will only excite its investors. To learn more about the reasons why Tesla's stock will more than double, subscribe to this channel.